Land is My Land, Season 1, Episode 3. Surviving. Maybe. Surviving Sam, this is Sam. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to try again to get that mining camp dealt with. Good thing I'm not playing One Life to Live, right? And straight back to it, and I hope the game didn't respawn too many of the people. They're definitely taking out a great many of them before they got us. Right time, I definitely will make use of that. Oh, coming down the road. Oh, they're coming toward me or what? Like they're heading for my Indian camp. Go deal with that. Good job, Indian. The one little guy I had in that camp. Here, we'll go ahead and drop that stuff off. Apparently that patrol was just one guy. Try this again. That panting sound now and then, I expect it to be a pack of wolves going to descend on me, but apparently in one of the patches, for some reason, they've added that panting sound to the rabbits. So now when a rabbit runs by you, it's panting like a wolf. Disheartening and unnerving at the same time. One wolf's not a big deal. You can knife them to death pretty quickly without a weapon. A pack of wolves, however, can mean your death. Don't alert anymore. Might get lucky enough to find one sleeping. being that close to the campfire, it's very hard to hear.
What? There was many born here before. Where was the days? Have you heard about the train every 2 days? What?
Now you're walking away from camp. Nothing will happen. All perfectly fine.
I can be useful. I can be in use for you. Look, there's my friend. Please, I have wife and kids. Don't kill me.
I'll take it.
Let's go see what that sound.
I can be useful.
A beautiful sunrise. Still in the same camp. We're almost there. One guy there, I think there's one on the platform still.
I can be useful.
Your footsteps. Crap.
Please don't kill me.
Enemy over there!
I can be useful.
Very dangerous stuff right here. I'm gonna get killed again.
Please don't kill me. Here, go and take. That's all I have. I can tell everything you want. There's nothing else to say. Maybe everybody. He's one of the ones I've already knocked out the way he's running. Twitter pated like that. I believe he's one I've knocked out. I'm going to step out of the camp. For some reason that makes the ones that are fleeing disappear. And the effect triggers it being cleared. Can't be cleared though, because I still owe the guy that killed me last time, the camp leader. Later when I have the inventory room. This is Cat. I mean, he is just hauling butt. Oh, he'd already been knocked out. He was running away from me. So that's the camp cleared. That's it. That camp is done. Let's go back and take care of it. Go back in here and loot what I can. I can't carry a lot, but get some more ammunition. Maybe some buckbrush tea they took from me before. Get myself healed back up. Currently, the only way to heal is taking heal potions. It's been suggested that they add the ability to, when you use a campfire to rest and it lets a day tick by, that it refills your health at least to some degree. As far as I know, the developer hasn't commented in on it, but I think it's a fair suggestion. Breathe up a lot of weight, and again, the first levels of that sharp rifle just really aren't that good. Pretty huge, huge deal for your tribes. And the sinew and wood and flax, as silly as it sounds, since you can pick those up. I never noticed that. You can add gunpowder to the steam engine. That would cause it to explode if they ever tried to come back and activate it. If you sneak in at night, you can, if you can draw the enemy off the camp with, say, a sound trap or some other sound arrow or some kind of distraction, you can go in and turn their campfires off, and apparently the steam engine, and put gunpowder in them. And when they come back into camp, because it's dark, they'll turn them on and go boom. An area of effect damage too, so if they're several of them in a pile, that will get it. For me, the Holy Grail is the poison arrows. I forget the exact name, but there's an arrow that if you shoot someone that's in a crowd of people, it'll knock them all out. There's one that kills them too. I don't want to use that for karma reasons, but it'll knock them all out, and you can go in and intimidate them. If you don't want to take the time to intimidate them, and you just want to kill them, you can knock them out and then tell your Indians to attack the camp. And if the Indians kill them, it doesn't hurt your karma. So it gets them out of the way. And I don't know. I really hope they do something with the karma system. I'm fine with it being there. I understand why they've done it. To some degree, I understand why they've done it. But it's just not, I don't know, to me it's not realistic. You wouldn't let these invaders go. Ostensibly they kill your wives and children and stealing your land. I mean, you just don't let them go. I can't speak for how history actually was. I wasn't there.
But my understanding was it was a pretty brutal war on both sides. And then just letting white man go doesn't seem to fit what I imagine it was like. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I mean, every bit of news around the world is all colored with propaganda and personal bias. So true accounts of what happened back then, there's no real telling at this point. I fairly believe, as with any war, that humans are quite savage, whether they be white-skinned or red-skinned. I don't think that makes a lot of difference in the savagery or level of savagery. But that's all I'm going to loot from these folks, and I need to head back to a camp and drop it off, and it might as well be this one. Give them a horse. So, took us 3 episodes, but we got that camp out of the way, which is about time, and a sad commentary on my gameplay. But bit of a distraction talking to the camera and thinking about multiple streams of thought other than just getting immersed into the game you're playing. Being new to YouTube, it's a learning curve, and I'm sure I will get a better handle on it as time goes by. Probably not get a better handle on driving horses, though. At the moment, I can't use these small camps to attack. I can only use camps level 10 and above. And it's the only one that starts as that. Save the buckbrush leaves and make tea out of it. Give them the rest of the stuff. And you can see their rope and wood requirements are settled so they can go colonize a new camp if they wanted. Not really needed at the moment, but all good. I'd like to finish clearing out this territory. Let's see in the objectives. Finding the root of all evil, Mulray's Ranch Post. Mulray's Ranch Post is right there. We might try to tackle that here shortly. Get those points coming in. Yeah, I think we probably will. Let's get this one out of the way first, just because it's, it's next on the list. Get a marker there. I'll leave this horse here, so it becomes an Indian horse, and we'll get headed that way. I do want to stop and make the teas before I get into battle. Nice grab right there, that war bow. It's a good deal. I can't make the arrows for you yet. I need bear claws, I believe. So I got to get the skill to gather more stuff from animals. But shortly I want to switch them all to making those anyway. Guys are running OBS recording studio to record this episode. I'm also running DaVinci, getting an episode ready. So it's taxing on my computer a little bit. So there might be a few frame rate issues due to that. If it becomes an issue, I'll put a stop to it all. Did he come out? I don't see him. Where did you go?
Wolf! I've been a pharmacist a couple weeks ago. Have you ever killed a cow? A wolf here!
Shooting at a wolf.
A wolf here! Hmm? Look! Enemy! Enemy right there!
Please don't kill me.
Guy out just taking a leak.
Huh?
Boy, he has to pee bad. Fluorescent urine. Uh-oh.
There's an enemy over there! Enemies right there! I'm empty. Please don't kill me. Enemy! Enemy right there!
I can be useful.
Not the best way to go about it, but I'm alive.
and they're aggroed on you, you can't just immediately grab hold of them like that. You have to get their health down. There's skills to make you be able to grab them at higher health. But they're a bit pricey. I don't know where at all the other guy is I knocked down. We're going to have to wait on him to get back up. See if we can get this to work just for the lulls. We'll just step back out of the way. Wait for that guy to wake up, and he should go turn that fire on. And it says it's taken. I swear I left one. I'm going to hang out a minute or two and wait and see. Actually, I'm going to step away from it and walk back. I swear there was one more guy that I'd knocked out I didn't find. For all of you watching the video are like, no, you got them all, Sam. You're a dumbass. And you won't be wrong. Health back up. No, I guess that was all of them, because he surely would have stood up by now. Let's we head on up to that fort. I don't know. What guys think? Should I head for the fort or go empty out? Didn't get that much from these guys. Yeah, let's go on ahead for the fort. How can I get across there? Looks pretty solid. I'll try right in here, maybe. See if I can find a way through. Hate to pass up all these goodies, even though I know, especially if I'm going to attack that fort, I'm going to use a lot of my inventory room. Looks like I might be up here. Oh yeah. Move the marker to the fort. You see the Indian camp above the fort on the map there. Get a red X on it. It's already been taken out by them, which means they attacked that fort, and the fort messed them up. And that's generally going to happen when they're that close to each other. The NPC Indians just have a massive hard-on for anything in their direct vicinity, and they, without weapons, they'll just charge in there and die. Great big fort. Not highest level yet because it doesn't have gates. But there's bound to be a good bit of people in it. So many spots of lag now. Here we are at the fort. I'm going to tell you guys, with the bits of lag I'm getting now, I would say that I need to restart my potato and clean things up. So I think this is a good enough spot to call it in for episode 3, and we will start fresh and new and try to get rid of this fort at the beginning of the next episode. Hopefully it'll be dark. And I'll see you guys on the flip side. We'll keep trying to survive. This is Sam. Keep on surviving.